we got a great fact on burned city of Iran. What legends are you doing? Drop a word in the comments so I know that you're here. Today's video is about another fact, another place of Iran. And the city that we want to talk about today is Burned City or Shahre Sokhteh in Iran. It's in Sistan and Balochistan province, the southeastern part of Iran on the bank of the Helmand River near the Zahiran-Zabur road. This great palace built in 3550 BC, and the condition of this historical place is in ruins. But the public exists, and you can visit this place since 8 a.m. till 7 p.m. This place exists for 5,000 years. But why it's named as Burned City? There is a theory of that the city burned for multiply, but maybe it's not wrong. The name of Burned City is not just for destroyed in a single. It's of the vast layers of ash that found in that city. Maybe it's really strange for you that if there wasn't any fire, so where's the ash? Why they found the ash? It's a mystery for all of the archaeologists in the world, and it's mystery till now. But there is another question, why this site considered the most significant archaeological discovery in Iran's history. For knowing the answer, for covering, we must go to the Bronze Age to understand that was real and what happened in that time. The archaeologists find a great story about Burned City that maybe you've never heard about it in the history. Find a body and a skeleton of 13 or maybe 14 years old girl, and the archaeologists uncovered that there was a surgeon on her brain. This girl had a cranium surgeon, and the disease of beautiful girl was a hydrocephalus. Before continuing, I must tell you something. I'm really sorry if this video is not great as other videos. I know. I'm really sorry I have a disease in my ear. But what's the hydrocephalus disease that built up of the food in the brain? It named this disease. This girl had the cranium surgeon, and she lived for many years. The conclusion was this bone shows that signs of her growth, so it means she lived after the operation. Burned City had the surgeons that they worked without the modern anesthesia and the antibiotics. In the same cemetery, there is something that more bizarre, and the archaeologists find it. An artificial eye 500 years ago that made of a mixture of a natural bitumen and the animal fats and was coated in a fine gold leaf. Look at the detail. The artist even painted the fine capillaries of the eye with the microscopic precision. The people of the city, they didn't just value survival, they valued quality of life. But how did a city in the middle of a desert sustain such advanced medicine and craftsmanship? The answer is this. The answer is in geography of the city. Think of Shahre Sokhteh not as an isolated settlement, but as the Manhattan of the Bronze Age. It was the ultimate trade hub. They sat perfectly positioned between raw materials of the east, like the brilliant blue lapis lazuli from mines of Afghanistan, while the hungry market of Mesopotamia in the west. They were master jewelers. The masters always worked, creating, drawing, polishing even in that time. But why? From making the stones into the jewelry, to make the stones into high-end jewelry that would be traded thousands of miles away. They had an economy of a scale, massive warehouses of a grain and the trade in the goods. And organized shows that the city was really powerful and improved by technology. Maybe you ask me, in that time there's a technology? And my answer is yes. There was a great technology that maybe you didn't see in the world till now. An organized bureaucratic system a level of economic stability that allowed the middle class of artisans and merchants to flourish. I talked about the trading, the people, the life, and that's it. But you want to know about engineering? There's something that I told it was a great improved with the technology. You want to know? Maybe it's a fact. Trade made them rich, but the engineering made them sustainable. They had a planned city grid with the complex network of sewage and the drainage system that kept the streets clean and water supply safe. In that time, there was a great treat for the people, for the population, that maybe you've heard about it. It's a disease. In that time, because of the weak medical cause of that there wasn't any doctor, maybe in some of the countries and continents, many of people died for the disease, and it treated the urban survival. This was a high-level public health policy implemented millennia before it became standard in Europe. Burned city helped to live more with this surgeon, with this improvement. Oh, let me ask you, would you like to play a game? Or you're playing a game right now? Blah blah blah, playing a game right now? Maybe you do it or maybe you don't. But in that time, 5,000 years ago, the world's oldest backgammon set, and the people complete with pieces and the dice, and the people after work, they said, and oh boy, come, I want to play with you. Give me that dice, give me that pieces, I want to play. And maybe it was like this. They played in that time like us in today, in the setup. But there is an enigma of the color. I couldn't understand that who was the culprit, but archaeologists always thought that the real culprit is Helmand River. It made that city destroy with this flowing, and the climate made this city to a burned city. This city built on the delta around 1800 BCE, and I have a story for you. Imagine that someday you are waking up, you're looking around, and maybe you call your mom, your dad, your boy, and you see a tragic scene. There is nothing, no people, no life feeling, and everything destroyed, and you're alone in that city. Archaeologists talked about the ash. They say if the Helmand River is culprit of this destroying, so ash, where the ash come? Why the ash is here? There's a theory about the firing, this burned city, and the ash come from the burning multiply. But there is a theory. We don't know that's real or not. Do you know any facts about burned city of Iran? If you have facts or you think my facts is not good as your facts, don't forget to comment it. And don't forget to subscribe me. And until the next video, bye bye.